Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
He's brought down at the 33. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff heading left. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. As a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone leader? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Eludes a tackle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Gaucho. Jackrabbit.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. When you get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be brought down.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Okay,
They've
ready?
moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal.
Lasso. Ready?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Oregon offense will take over first and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And now the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Tackle made after just a short gain. So The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Moore. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
3:25.
There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The sure hands. It's low. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Running it back, it's Bennett. And they've got the returner Corral. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead...
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Okay, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense. And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the ground. It's Harbor. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. Got a great spot to start this drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Gain of 6. Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
32-17.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
On the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags a quick throw. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He's going to take off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Casper. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here comes a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 32, Oregon 30.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And they could take the lead on this field goal. What a moment in this kicker's career. And this one is right through. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, They better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Okay, ready?
The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Running back on the ball carrier. Tackle at the 47-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now the running back's got it again. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Coming up.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards.
25. Ready?
Can he get there on the ground? The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Ready,
The
set.
Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2.
And the back now goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Ball down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The quarterback making some changes at the line.
Razor.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
Ready?
1st and goal. A chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Easy.
third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And the field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here, just needing to avoid a big kick return. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. But you love to see a game come down to the final possession. I mean, who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that